the caps.
The cap. Push all the way in and very tight. Now, if you cannot manage such a long hair for painting the stem really good, because you need it to be even size. And sometimes when you hold it like this and you're out of control and the size are
Very,
Yes.
yeah.
and that's really bad. How to fix that problem? And that's one of them. The other one of them that you could fix it is don't go and tell us what I all have all this. Now you could use this type of brush to just chop it smaller.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what you do is, now I need a volunteer. Ooh, please. You.
Yeah, all right.
Go there. Now, what? See this kind of brush? When you do stem, you go straight down, all the way down. Then you don't have to worry about anything. No bumping. You
Right.
just go straight down, and you get the line really straight and then solid. But then for this kind of brush, they dry very quickly. Okay.
And hold the
Yeah.
juice.
嗱，幫我拉條線啊！嚟，由頭拉到尾，
我啊，
係，嚟啊！
你聽過我啊你？
直啦，直啲。She okay. Who wants to come?
I'll do it.
No.
Just make a straight line.
Yeah, even.
Even. Same width.
Okay.
Keep the width consistent.
It's not very straight.
Pretty good. Now, all the way down.
Yeah.
Okay, then you should not have any problem.
Ah.
Now, that will be bad on rice paper because
Yes.
it's dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Now, this one here, you see, I only need so much hair to paint the stem.
So cut that
So
off.
I cut it up. Yes. Isn't that good?
Yes, it is. It's very clever.
Excellent. You know, it's where to mark.
Yep.
It is the color.
That gives you
Hello?
a new ferrule.
Now you can always get rid of it.
Right.
Yeah.
But it
And
gives
put
you
it
a
back.
temporary
Right.
ferrule for painting. Shorten your brush.
And it contains a little more water than this. So you can just go like this.
There it is.
I'll be done.
Very nice.
Wash my mouth.
That's a good trick.
Shut the back.
Yes.
Please, shut
Now those are something which I call cheating.
Well, I call it innovative. Yes.
Don't tell anybody.
Mom is the word.
And when somebody asks why our brush is like that, we say we don't know.
You just came
We
that
bought
way.
it that
Something
way.
happened.
Yeah.
Fairies came in the middle of the night and capped our brush.
Okay, and then like something like this, you can see it. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Oh, why am I teaching all this?
Because you like us. We're your new best friends. Just be careful so you don't split it.
好耐冇咁多嘢啦。
你都好開心啦。
You can always cut it a little short and better cut it. It's too hard to push it down. I have to thank to you because if you don't need this kind of help, then I will never think about create this to yeah. I cut it a little too much, so the stem a little slightly longer.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Mm.
And that's much better. They are not just so stiff. Okay? You can dot, whatever you want. Okay? And then the next thing we're going to do is this statement. Where's my explain?
Yeah, put the seeds.
We want to see.
Stamens and
I'm
pistils.
sorry.
Beautiful.
Now I do a white first before yellow. Okay. The reason is if you do two colors in one, sometimes it will show more yellow than white. In this case, separate them into two layers. It looks much better. And it's much easier to control. No, this is very thick, very rich.
No,
No,
Yeah.
chunk yellow.
Chunk.
No, it looks like they are real.
Very lush. Lotus has an intoxicating scent. In Egypt, they make perfume from it that's just divine.
Okay, there we go. The female lost the male, so it'd be a
Widow.
yes, forever. That's no good.
No, that's not a good.
And then if somebody know, they will never buy that painting. Okay, and that's one of the reasons I don't paint kingfishers.
Kingfishers.
I only paint kingfisher with any other subject, and not with
Not with lotus.
lotus.
Interesting, never heard that.
Yes.
What's the paint?
I see
it's
dragonfly.
gondola,
See
Southward.
dragonfly with them all the time.
So you paint dragonfly, you can paint sparrow, but I will never paint kingfisher. Yeah, never paint kingfisher with that. So you don't see my painting
Yeah.
with kingfishers, lotus king. Now you go fish or other bird, but no kingfishers. There is one really big kingfisher.
The pie
Corvera.
one, the black and white one.
No, the Corvera is only live in Australia.
Oh,
They,
kookaburra.
yeah, they love.
That's a kookaburra.
Yeah, they're big kingfishers. They're really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now that is complete. Now tomorrow, into white on red and red on white.
Positive and negative.
Negative.
Yeah. Now this is
Negative.
what we call negative.
We call it
This is called,
negative.
in Chinese we call white. White on red.
Mm-hmm.
白文, 白 mean white.
Right.
文 mean characters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
By one.
And then this is
Hongwen.
朱文.
Oh, two. Okay.
朱 does mean 朱 is 红.
It's red.
Yeah, it's red, but we don't call 红.
Hong,
We
okay.
call 朱. You see, when people has the door painted in red, they don't call 红门.
Yeah.
They call 朱门.
Human. Okay.
朱门 is for rich people.
Oh.
红门 is like the whore,
Ah.
the French whorehouse.
So, red.
Now,
Red.
朱門同紅門
check
啊嘛
因為要 check 啊 check 啊 check 都係紅啊嘛
Oh, okay.
，check 唔可以紅，check 係
，check
咖啡色。
係咖啡色 ，it's not
It
red
is burnt, check is burnt
it's
here.
brown
Brown. Okay, but now, if you take a look at the couple thousand of Chinese art, people who paint fine line are one of the emperor.
no
Now,
no
the stamp that he used mostly on
which one
red on white, okay, is
Let's go
fine
to-
line. If you see the difference, is they are fine line,
Yeah.
okay,
Go
yin
to
and
the
yang. If
subs,
you
yeah.
say, but then we don't call yin
Write
and
it.
yang.
No.
Call.
Write the
No.
character.
Yeah.
Just with your finger.
the
Character.
When you
Yeah.
paint freehand like this, normally you use
Negative.
See which one it is.
No.
Huh?
Not that
We
one?
call it negative, yeah.
Okay.
The white on the red.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then
Done. Keep going.
in Chinese
Yeah.
way, we normally a painting we sign our name. In English, you might call this as a first name. Now we don't normally sign your surname.
Primarily in our bright red.
So when you sign your name, if they want to know your full name, you only use your
Seal.
seal on your surname only. You don't cut the whole thing. Or you don't engrave the whole thing.
Well,
Now,
that's
do
what
you have a
Thomas said.
stamp, Bob?
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that you have a Chinese name. What do you call
Robert.
Chinese?
In Chinese. Say it in Chinese.
I don't know.
There.
There's no how to stamp it.
Well, yeah, there's. We can do it. Get back
佢唔
to
知咩叫咩拍。Who write it for you? Who,
Oh, Margaret did one of them.
Oh,
And,
I know it's not your handwriting.
Chu.
oh,
Oh, die.
The signatures. Is it your handwriting?
yeah.
If your handwriting is pretty good.
Hey, thanks.
He works very hard at it,
Thank you.
and I taught him.
But it all going back to her.
Well, it's true.
But anyway, now
Zhang.
trying to
Zhang. Is it Zhang? Zhang?
Okay.
I'm asking
No, I
you.
don't know. That's what I'm
Can't
saying.
remember.
Bear.
what time 幾多點啊？
差唔多5點啦，4點半。
Here,
You won't need very much.
I'll go put it in.
absorb it, they only take $1.
We live here at
Yeah, but it, we
five,
need just $1, so.
we live here at
5:30, so we just
Yeah.
need one
Um,
loonie,
Oh,
a
yes.
loonie, just put a loonie in.
you have key. Good. It's getting warm here.
Wouldn't know, I'm so interested, I have no idea.
Calligraphy for
Open the door.
俾個鎖匙我，我俾個鎖匙㗎啦咁樣。
佢哋有我俾咗鎖。
Pam's right hand pocket. Who gets-
No, he had it.
He has keys.
I will find one. This is
See, you don't know, but when I started with a Chinese teacher. 40 minutes every day, nothing but calligraphy
Yeah.
before we could paint. So I make all of my students sit down and do calligraphy to center themselves and hold the brush before they paint.
to me. Should learn painting first, calligraphy later.
But that's the way I was taught, and so, you know,
The reason is the way you handle your brush. Once you learn calligraphy first, you are the way you're holding
more
is so
center tip, yeah.
prominent. You cannot change it, and it's so hard to. Anyway,
Experienced that earlier today.
Yeah. Oh, that's yummy.
I think I did it. No.